Hi, I am Moonchildlexi and I am here with you. Today is day 46 of a collective journey of transformation through the use of short stories. I am using short stories from Osho's Transformation Tarot. So this means that these short stories are primarily filtered through a lens of Zen Buddhism. However, it does contain stories from all over the world and different faiths. These short stories are meant to provoke a spark of growth, a spark of new perspective within us. And before we jump into today's message, I'd like to take a moment together to attune and ground and just release all the day thus far. Of course, use your discernment. Take back to source, your higher self, God, creator, creatrix, you fill in the blank. If this message is for you and how the message applies to you. However, with the intentions that I set, if you are here right now, it is not by mistake. I set the intention for these messages to find whom they need to, when they need to. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold, and exhale slowly out through your mouth. Shake it off. Let it all go. Deep breath in through your nose, hold, and exhale slowly. One more so we are in tune. Deep breath in, hold, and slowly exhale to let it all go. I invite my higher self, your higher self, our creator, to surround us in a sphere of love, clarity, and protection. So that when you're in this space of exploration, you receive your messages that you need, your guidance. And it is clear, there is no confusion. Truth is where clarity lies. And what we're discussing is the number 45, living totally. From a numerology aspect, oh my gosh, it's covered. I'll cover a little bit more. uh, from a numerology aspect, we have 4. So there's this, for simplicity, a groundedness, steadiness, sturdy foundations. And 5 is that energy of change. So when we add 4 and 5, we get a 9. That comes with an energy of totality, is what I'm feeling right now, as it was 3:33 on the timestamp there. There's like that complete energy because number 9 carries all of the numbers before it in it. And in this image here, we see the person who's walking is kind of, we can see that they have the energy of 5 in them. They were changed, shocked a little bit at how firmly founded this person is here. So let's jump in and see what this is all about. Those who say we are waiting for an opportunity are being deceptive, and they are not deceiving anybody but themselves. The opportunity is not going to come tomorrow. It has already arrived. It has always been here. It was here even when you were not here. Existence is an opportunity. To be is the opportunity. Don't say tomorrow I will meditate. Tomorrow I will love. Tomorrow I will have a dancing relationship with existence. Why tomorrow? Tomorrow never comes. Why not now? Why postpone? Postponement is a trick of the mind. It keeps you hoping, and meanwhile, the opportunity is slipping by. And in the end, you will come to the cul-de-sac death, and there will be no more opportunity left. And this has happened many times in the past. You are not new here. You have been born and you have died many times. And each time the mind has played the same trick, and you have not learned anything. This is a message of living totally. Alexander the Great meets Diogenes. When Alexander the Great was coming to India, he met one strange man, Diogenes. It was a winter morning. A cool breeze was blowing. Diogenes was lying on the river bank, taking a sun bath, naked. He was a beautiful man. When there is a beautiful soul, a beauty arises which is not of the world. He had nothing, not even a begging bowl, because one day, when he was going toward the river with his begging bowl to get some water to drink, he saw a dog rushing to the river. The dog jumped in the river and drank. And Diogenes laughed and said, "Well, this dog has taught me a lesson. If he can live without a begging bowl, why can't I?" So he threw the begging bowl. He also jumped in like a dog in the river and drank. Since then, he had had nothing. Alexander had never seen such a graceful man, such utter beauty, something from the unknown. He was in awe, and he said, "Sir?" He had not said sir to anybody in his life, but he said, "Sir, I am immensely impressed by your being, and I would like to do something for you. Is there something that I can do for you?" Diogenes said, "Just stand to the side, because you are blocking the sun, that's all. Nothing else do I need." Alexander said, "If I have a chance to come to the earth, I will ask God, instead of making me Alexander again, make me a Diogenes." Diogenes laughed, and he said, "Who's preventing you right now? You can become a Diogenes. Where are you going? For months I have seen armies moving and moving. Where are you going, and for what?" Alexander said, "I am going to India to conquer the whole world." "And then what are you going to do?" Diogenes said. And Alexander said, "Then I will rest." Diogenes laughed again, and he said, "You are mad, because I'm resting now, and I have not conquered the world. I don't see the necessity of it. Who has told you that before resting you have to conquer the world? And I tell you, if you don't rest now, then you never will. Something or other will always remain to be conquered, and time is fleeting. You will die in the middle of the journey. Everybody dies in the middle of the journey. And Alexander did die in the middle. When he was moving back from India, he died on the way. And that day he remembered Diogenes. Only Diogenes was on his mind. He could never rest in his life, and that man rested. How many of us do this? How many of us say later, later, next time? Maybe tomorrow I'll start. It's not Monday. I gotta finish my weekend, eating whatever I want, doing whatever I want. Then my life can begin. After I get all this work done, then I can have fun. Again, I know you've heard this. I sense it. But let me re-highlight the importance of this, because the only thing that is existing is what's happening right now. And right now is constantly fleeting. It's already the next second, and the next second, and the next second, and the next second. So the quality of your heart, your mind, and what you're engaging with right now, right here, is all that is reality. The past has already happened. The future is being built by every choice, every piece of floating thoughts and moments that you give weight to it right here, right now. Be more present. Really, as much as possible. I even want to invite, absorb, even the annoyance, right? We may want to rush through things to hurry up and get to the end of our day, to hurry up and get home. But you're missing out on life. You're living for a moment that is a state of mind. When if you can truly be here, engaging, living totally, there is a sense of rest in that. You don't have to wait. And with that, I'll leave this here. And if you enjoyed this message, please like, comment how you practice staying present in the moment, and be sure to subscribe for the next message. Until next time, thank you.